is Super Buu versus Gohan just as good as we remember?
Boy, come on. Are you really planning to fight me?
Let's find out.
Fight you? No, I'm planning to kill you.
And like all great fights, they must start with an aura off, which Gohan wins before landing the first devastating blows on Buu. Looks like he's going to keep his word after all. Buu is very stunned and very angry about this transgression as he decides to go on the offensive. The results, 0 points and 2 pick sixes. Seeing Buu in a lot of pain, we get the best version of Gohan, cocky Gohan.
Aw, what's wrong, Boo? I thought you said you were gonna kick my ass.
Buu regenerates from that attack, deciding to launch some more offense, which results in 0 yards and an astonishing 6 points for Gohan. After getting up from that violation, Buu gets shook by Gohan just casually walking up to him. The amount of fear Gohan has put into Super Buu in these 5 seconds they have met is pretty insane looking back on it. Speaking of back,
Well, what's wrong? Why aren't you attacking me?
if this is the Gohan we mostly got, Gohan would have been the main character with no complaints 30 million years ago, especially from me. So after sternum checking Buu, Gohan starts treating Buu how I treat my meat. How Taco Bell be treating people's stomachs. Before yucking him into a nearby rock formation, Super Buu fires his mouth beam. Gohan tells him to get that weak shit out of here. Buu does his mystic ball attack on Gohan, who catches it, but Buu slowly sends them into some rocks before doing absolutely nothing, as Gohan ain't letting him have any fun. Also, this screen is so good, as Gohan's looking like, you know you have done fucked up, right? As beads of sweat starts going down Super Buu's head as he's like, yeah, I know I fucked up, before getting fucking yeeted in the air and spiked back down in the ground, as Buu's then unable to locate Gohan, but Gohan, who's behind him, says,
You are a fool.
this makes Buu really mad and has Piccolo ask the real question.
Why are you guys always getting so arrogant when you power up?
But regardless, I'm still down for it. So Super Buu, looking a little red in the face, tries again, and yeah, no, went as well as it has about the previous times. Buu then launches a surprise rock counterattack, catching Gohan off guard before trying to launch his mouth beam for Gohan to grab him and say, nah, little bro, you can keep it. Staggered due to his own attack, Gohan just casually walks up and beats Buu to his knees. Buu then gets up and reveals that he's been waiting for him, as he can't let anyone be stronger than he is.
Well, then this must be a real heartbreaker for you, Boo.
So Buu, being the child that he is, since no one's allowed to be stronger than him, decides to try and blow everyone up, which also does not work. But job is not finished, and Gohan is fully blown, well aware of that fact, as Buu's now back and more confident than ever. Gohan can't seem to figure out why Super Buu's so confident when he's no stronger than when they fought just a few minutes ago. Super Buu then does what has to be the easiest thing in the world.
Come on, little ones. Do your magic. I want to fight the mixed one again.
What?
Goading children. Gohan's like, sir, this is not Burger King. You cannot have this fight your way. Super Buu continues goading the children as he has a devious plan in mind. Piccolo's picked up that he's planning something, but he can't figure it out. But it's too late, as Goten and Trunks easily fall for this cause they're children. Gohan, for some reason, is just like, okay, fuck it, have it your way. As Buu, Glob slowly make their way over to them, the two kids proceed to fuse.
Jun, ha!
Then while Gotenks and Gohan are at their cockiest, Buu's globby parts attack Piccolo and Gotenks, simultaneously absorbing the both of them, now becoming Buu-Tanks. Super Buu then reveals how he accomplished this like all great villains do. Gohan then asks the question, why not absorb him? Buu then says,
What's the point of being the strongest if there's no one to fight?
now it's time for round 2. Also, side note,
Although it appears I'm going to have to make this quick. I can feel that the time limit on Super Gotenks' power is even shorter than I thought.
newsflash, this is a fucking lie. So I don't even know why he said it, but back to it.
This fight ends in death. I swear.
Don't worry, I'm okay with that. I'll make it yours.
And to start off with, it is indeed a pretty even match, with neither side truly gaining the upper hand. But when fighting Buu, the longer the fight goes on, the more disadvantageous it gets for you. The two engage in a beam clash that results in a tie, but Gohan is hit by the recoil where Boo takes advantage of that opportunity. Gohan recovers and the two continue the fairly evenly matched affair. The two come to a stop for a little conversation before assuming the pose. Now, why is Boo in this pose? Like, I get it, but there really is not a need to. But the two go back at it. But this time, it's going a little differently as Boo begins to start taking the upper hand, and unlike Boo, Gohan can't regenerate, so whatever damage he takes will be staying, as he is forced to take the special beam cannon head on, which does a decent number on Gohan, as Super Boo now has the unquestioned advantage on Gohan, and begins running up the score viciously. Gohan is trying to fight back, but... yeah, it's not working out too great. So Gohan has no other choice but to hide and wait for the perfect time to strike.
What happened? I thought you said you were going to kill me.
As now Super Boo is just playing around with Gohan.
I am the greatest warrior in the universe. There is none stronger. And I'm not about to let anyone surpass me.
And while strangling Gohan, Doggo appears to try to save the day, and when the dog is about to be put down by Super Boo, Hercule jumps in to save the dog, but this leads to both of them almost being eliminated. But it did buy Gohan enough time to recover, but even the little bit he recovered is not really going to help out that much. Gohan gets caught in the galactic donut, now staring down the barrel of an oddly familiar technique. Gohan manages to break out of the galactic donut last second and dodge it.
Oh, he's a tough one.
Gohan tries to hide again, preparing to ambush Boo, but I personally don't think that's going to work. Super Boo goes back to beating Gohan senseless. But Gohan is not going down without a fight as he's trying to keep up, but like I said, a battle of endurance with Boo is a self-TK strategy, as Gohan is now currently finding out, because he didn't end things earlier when he had the chance. But luckily, Disdain comes through in the clutch, completely healing Gohan back to full strength. But it's not like he received a power boost, so this is more like just prolonging the inevitable. As when Bootanks goes for Disdain and Hercule from fucking Siberia, comes Tien to save those two. But even with Tien here, it's not like it makes that grandiose of a difference, so Boo decides to...
let's bring this to an exciting conclusion. This next blast will wipe you out, past in the whole Earth. Go ahead and try to dodge it if you can.
When then Goku clutches up like he usually does, saving the Earth from going kapooey. The reason Goku's here? To fuse with Gohan and take down Boo. Now stay with me for a sec. If the Pataras were in fact permanent and Goku and Gohan used permanently, what would Chi-Chi and Goten then do? Because that's a real fucked up household situation if I do say so myself. Goku throws Gohan the Patara earring, but Gohan was not paying attention, so it goes off into God knows where. Gohan has to search for it while Goku buys some time. Gohan eventually finds it, but Boo was ready for that, as he then gets absorbed by Super Boo, and I'll of course cover what happens next in another video.
All right!
But yes, that is how Gohan versus Super Boo comes to a end. So, is Gohan versus Super Boo just as good as we remember? I think the answer to that question is a resounding yes. It is still a good, wonderful fight all of these years later.